Well, hey Ed, Josh Nelson with SEO. You can see, Ed, I really appreciate your time on the phone this afternoon. I know that we spoke about internet marketing and SEO, and I really wanted to just kind of follow up with you and kind of show you where I think we can add value. Because I had the opportunity to look at your website. I think it's a really interesting page. It looks like you've done a lot of really custom work, and I'm sure it's worked well for you over the years. However, times have changed. The internet has changed. The way that Google and the search engines spider your pages has changed. And I just wanted to share some of the reasons your site isn't showing up prominently on the search engines for some of the major searches that you might want to be showing up for. So, for instance, I just ran a search right now for Long Island Plumber. And I know that might not be your number one keyword that you want to show up for, but being as you're right in the Long Island area, and it's probably the most search keyword that's relative to what you do. You can see I typed in Long Island Plumber, and you guys are you're not on the page. And I'll be able to explain to you kind of why you're not on the page and some of the things I'll be able to do for you in order to change that going forward. So we've looked at Long Island Plumber, and I'll just pull up for you. I'm not going to pull up Service Magic or one of these other ones that's obviously just domain specific. But what I will pull up, I'll pull up Pine Doctor, Long Island Plumber. See, this guy has got himself pretty good placement in Long Island, 24-hour plumbing service. And what's different? What's different about his site than your site, and why is his showing up, page 1, spot 3 for Long Island Plumber, and yours isn't? And there's a lot that goes into it, but I'll just say one of the main things is the way that your site is built. This site is built in an HTML format and more of a Web 2.0 type of environment where this is all text. There's not a lot of images built into it. There's no frames. It's all very text-based. Whereas you can see on your website, there's some text, but then this area here is framed down in a kind of different way. It's got these rollover images. I mean, it's got a lot of interesting stuff. Don't discount the great work that you've done from that perspective. I think the content is good. I mean, I like the way that it reads, but the search engines simply aren't finding this site. And main reason number one, the way this site is built is hurting you. Main reason number two, if you look up here at your title tag, you see here where it says 5acesplumbing.com. Just look where my arrow is. That is absolutely hurting you. One of the main things Google looks at when trying to determine what a page is all about is that title tag. And your title tag reads www.5acesplumbing.com, which the only way someone's going to find you in this case literally is if they type in 5 Aces Plumbing. Now, here's the example of the company that showed up on the first page. So what they've done differently is they've got Pipe Doctor, actually this is what we call a pipe, and then Long Island Plumbers. They've got that word prominently listed in the title tag, and then of course they've got it again repeated on the page. And they've been pretty strategic with the way they built this site in that they built out a lot of additional content. So all of these links that you see link you to a page that I'm going to assume is optimized for Long Island Plumber resources, saving on the furnace repairs. And I'm not trying to tell you this is the way to go. Actually, there's a lot of things I could suggest that the Pipe Doctor does better, but I just wanted to show you an example as to why your page isn't showing up and theirs is. And it's really because the way your site is built is hurting you. The title tag on here is not optimized for any specific keywords, and this content is not formatted in a way that Google can quickly and easily understand. Okay, so that's SEO. Ultimately, like I told you, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and rebuild this site. I'm going to put it into a Web 2.0 format, which is just something that I can quickly and easily build out pages in a way that Google and Yahoo and Bing can understand what those pages are about, and optimize you for a lot of the words relative to plumbing right there within your service area. Now, the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to build out your local map listings. So I typed in 5 Aces Plumbing and Heating, and this is just the primary map that you see comes up. And I'm just going to go here, and I'm going to pull up. I'm actually pulling up from what I think is your map listing, and you'll see here 5acesplumbing.com. And the main, I guess, warning signal for me is the fact that this still says business owner ? And that means you guys have not properly claimed your map listing, which is hurting you. It's preventing you from showing up in the map, which of course is the prominent thing that you'll see if you type in, you know, Long Island Plumber. I'm going to just search Long Island Plumber real quickly here, and interestingly enough, it doesn't come up in that search. In most cases, you will see a map, and I'm sure if you give me a second here, I'll be able to produce an example of the map. And so it's important to make sure that you, okay, so I'll pop this map. You see here this map? One of the main things you're going to want to do in order to make sure you're optimized to show up in this map is claim and build out your map listing. So that's one of the things I do. You know, I'm going to go in here, I'm going to edit the place, and I'm going to build it out. And you see here yours is just static. There's no ratings, there's no pictures, there's no content. And I'll just show you an example of a map listing that has been built out. And you'll see you can have a picture in this top right hand corner. You know, you can be pretty creative. You can put a lot of photos of the team, the trucks, the vans. You can upload a video. Of course, I recommend having a video. You want to be specific with how you name all these things too. You can add a coupon. And by doing that, by building these map listings out, you really maximize your potential to show up in that map area. And what I'm going to do is not just claim the map on Google. I'm going to claim it on Google. I'm going to claim it on Bing. I'm going to claim it on Yahoo. And then I'm going to claim a number of the directory sites as well. So the directory sites like Judy's Book, Angie's List, City Search, Yelp.com. There's a lot. And you can see here, you know, here's an example where he's on Judy's Book. He had a review on Judy's Book. That shows up in his map place listing. So, I mean, I know I'm getting a little bit long-winded here, and I apologize, but I really feel there's a lot that can be done for you guys along the lines of building out this site, optimizing it to show up for this, you know, the specific words and the specific things that you do. And obviously you do a lot of good things, and you've got some compelling marketing materials here. And it's just a matter of formatting it in a better way, and then building out those map listings on your behalf. And then, of course, you know, going to the next level. And I told you I have two packages. I have an SEO package and an SEO plus social media package. And for you guys and what you do, I really feel like the social media package has the potential to help you pretty greatly. And so with that package, what I do is I build out your Facebook page, your Twitter account, and your YouTube channel, and consistently populate those Facebook profiles or those social media profiles with content. So you're consistently being brought to the top of the minds of your existing customers. And of course, part of that strategy is helping you to collect the phone number, email address, and cell phone numbers from your existing customers and systematically following up with those people via email, via text message. So for instance, you're going to service somebody on a daily basis. As you service the people, we're going to put a mechanism in place where they'll automatically get an email the following day that says, hey, thanks for doing business with 5 Aces Plumbing. We really appreciate your business. If you'd be so inclined, would you be willing to write a review for us on our Google Places page or our Angie's List profile or our Yelp? And by getting those people to write reviews, it's going to help you move you up in the map listings, right? It's also going to give you more credibility. I mean, as people are considering doing business, there's a lot of options. More and more, they're looking at these reviews and saying, all right, how many reviews do they have, and what types of feedback have they gotten in those reviews? And if the reviews are bad, obviously that's going to hurt you. If you have no reviews, that can hurt you as well. So what we're talking about is a complete online marketing strategy that encompasses search engine optimization, map placement optimization, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, really putting together an online social media marketing strategy that will help take your business to the next level. And I'm having a little bit of a slow time getting this to load, but I just wanted to show you an example of, here's Facebook. We can just click right in and we'll jump over to the Facebook page that was built out. And of course this is branded for your company with your color scheme, your information, and it's just a nice place where people can say, wow, this is a legitimate plumbing service that cares about their image on the internet and is proactively pushing out valuable content on an ongoing basis. So you can see on their wall, it's just little tips, tricks, information, and as you systematically let your customers know, hey, appreciate your business, write a review. Hey, by the way, we have a Facebook page. Why don't you follow us? We'll give you a 10% discount for yourself or a friend. And if sharing is caring, that type of thing, social media has become the new word of mouth. And I really feel like these are some ideas that, if implemented correctly, can help take 5 Aces Plumbing to a whole nother level. So I know you needed to talk about this with your partners. I thought having this video of me breaking it down for you would be beneficial. I hope that's the case. If you have any follow-up questions, give me a call. You can reach me directly on my cellular phone at 786-325-6761. And I look forward to talking with you soon.